charged me for 2261 upstairs, but it's 1823. Fuck out here. Y'all niggas.
Backdate all my shit. Or we even and let's start over.
Thank you. Give me a month for free.
That's only fair.
Give me it next month for free.
That's only fair.
And give me 30 days and 60 days to get shit.
And let's shake hands on this bitch and we friends, nigga. And that's it. Cause y'all motherfuckers been taxing me. All right, I got some. We got some people that we gonna get to right after I introduce you. Before we get
Yeah, we live. Oh, yeah, that echo came in perfectly that time. I appreciate you, Black. Thank you for doing it. Hey, welcome to another episode of Mentally Ill with Dez Cortez. Of course, I'm Dez Cortez. And as always, to my left, my motherfucking homie since day one, Miss Ty Hayes. What it do, my guy?
What's happening?
What's been up, my baby?
Not much, man. Same old, man. Working. You know what I'm saying? Working, man. Living, man. Trying to make the best of every minute, bro. That's really what I've been on.
That's dope. That's dope. Anything new real quick?
Yeah, man. I just got back from Niagara Falls. I just want y'all to know that. Listen,
yeah.
Niagara Falls.
I've been there once.
Wonderful place to go to on the Canadian side. I was on the Canadian side.
For sure.
So, long story short, if y'all remember the Superman movie where the kid was playing on the banister, he fell.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go down. I've been wanting to go to Niagara Falls. So when he fell, it's this boat they ride by called
Maid of the Mist.
Maid of the Mist, right?
Yeah,
so tried to get on that, but they got something else called damn, I messed it up. On the Canadian side, it's a different name.
Smaller one. Yeah.
Same deal.
Yeah.
Long story short, man, listen. 4th of July weekend. So they Independence Day is July 1st. Ours is the 4th. Long story short, the 4th of July weekend, bro, they LED light, the falls, the lights, was crazy, dog. And we was on the boat, and they did a fireworks show. It was great, man. So other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? We do a little bit more traveling. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, I got some traveling coming up soon, too.
Right.
Traveling coming up soon. And to the left of him, man, a true friend to the show. Been on quite a few times,
yes,
and
sir.
every single time, man, people be checking in and love to hear what he had to say. My man, Rick Lindsay. What it do, my baby? How you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm good, man.
How you been, man?
Doing all right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just fussing a little bit.
Fussing a little bit. Oh,
events going on.
We about to definitely do some
I'll
fussing.
fuss a little bit.
This is gonna be a fussing show today, boy. We got some stuff to talk about, man. But just thank you to everybody who been hitting me up about the show. They had some good things to say about last week and also about the young lady story,
Right.
who came on. So people had some good things to say about it, and also people say I don't say enough what I suffer from.
Okay.
So
I mean, you kind of touch on stuff here and there, but
I thought I do, but you know, people like if somebody just coming in watching it,
right?
They don't know that you meant, you know. So
right,
that's what they're saying. Okay. So it just kind of to them sound like I'm just talking about
anything,
and I'm really talking about myself.
I got you.
So
so you just got to tell them go back to the first episode.
Yeah. So right, this is what. Now I'm not saying I have this, but this is what I was diagnosed with.
Right.
So it's some depression, anxiety, ADHD, disorder. When you with the past, I don't know why I can't think of this right now. What's
past?
Yeah, where you dang man, how did this just escape me like that fast? That's good though, because I ain't supposed to have one. I ain't right. Memory loss. That's one of the ones. I already said the ADHD, right?
Right.
I do that all the time.
People really, I think all black people have this. When something from the past,
trauma. What you talking about?
Come on, man.
Not schizophrenia.
No, I don't suffer from no schizophrenia, but I know people do that code. You know when you post depression,
postpartum. No, not postpartum. That's for the
shut up, man. Silly man.
Not that one.
I don't know. I mean, post-traumatic stress disorder.
There you go.
I say it all the time. I don't know what just happened. So that and OCD. So
Right.
I got them.
Okay.
That's my basketball team.
I got you.
That
I
I'm
feel
rolling
you.
with every day.
I hear that.
So for everybody who listening, that's why I talk the way I talk about it, because I'm living it every day.
Right.
So sorry to anybody who may be offended, but not really though. So also too, for everybody who said, it's people who said that they're on this journey with me. I haven't been drinking for the last 2 months.
Okay. Right.
It's been really, really good for me. Like I had already stopped drinking once before.
Right.
For a long, long period of time, like over a year or so.
Right.
Got back to the hood and started back again. But
gotcha.
so it was. I thought it was weighing me down.
Yeah.
And
be like that. Yeah, it'd be
also
like
too, just with depression, alcohol just heightens
Increases
it by,
it, yeah, for sure.
And like even like when I have a scene that I know that I got to get down at, I'll just take me a little sip of some Hennessy or something that instantly just drops me down. So
Right.
I've been staying away from it. I haven't even wanted it. And I've been in some definitely situations where I could have had it for free. I'm
Could
like,
use a little nip.
nah. Now how all these drinks coming free now
Right.
that I ain't
Yeah,
drinking?
that's
But,
how I be too. Man, what?
It's been good. So thank you to everybody who's on that journey with me.
That's what's up.
A few more things so we can go ahead and then get to the show. My insurance license.
You good out here? It's official.
Yeah. So I was selling life insurance policies.
Okay.
Really universal index policies. So, bro, I'm telling you, when I was studying this, I was so mad. Like they keep everything away from us,
Right.
y'all.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hey,
Most definitely.
when I tell you, this time next year, we all gonna be singing a different tune, bro.
I hear that.
I promise.
I hear that. Yeah, that's what I don't know much about him, but I believe it.
Off of less money, you pay for your phone bill.
I don't know.
promise you,
I'm
my dog.
kind of cheap.
Oh, well, maybe not then.
I'm just kidding.
I promise you, dog. So I'm thankful for that because this is how I know I'm growing.
Right.
I'm not a good test taker, period. You know what I mean? That's what I've been telling myself or whatever.
I'm about to say.
Really don't know. So so you gotta get a 75 on this test. This is a
Right.
really, really tough test.
Right.
I got a 69 the first time.
Okay.
I didn't think that was bad. I thought I may have to take it twice.
Right.
Second time I got a 74.
Right there.
1 point off.
Enough to piss you off.
Enough to piss me off, but I gotta take it again.
You got to pay to take it every time?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll piss me
So
off.
third time, I pass it. I'm feeling good. Everything, sending all my information. About a month later, I call like, "What's up?" They're like, "Wait, you didn't pass, or you didn't take a practice exam
Before you took the real.
during the class, so you got to go back, take that practice exam,
Oh, my
and
God.
retake
the test?
Yeah.
Now you had to pay for it again?
Yes.
I'd have been like, fuck,
Now look.
let me stop.
In the past, but I know how much money is on the line, though.
Nah, I feel you. I don't get me
But
wrong. I feel you.
In the past, I probably would have been like, man, forget it.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't want me to have, you know what I mean? It's just getting to be too much.
Yeah.
I'm not taking these tests. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to study again. I thought I was done with it.
Right.
But I didn't do that.
I got you.
I went back. I took the test, passed that boy, and actually I felt better because now I really got the
You
info.
familiar with it, though,
Dog,
at
I
this
mean, like,
point.
I
Yeah.
really got it. Like, I can take
Right.
that test 1,000 times now.
Right.
So that's dope. And it also taught me better about how I really needed to be learning a little time ago.
I got
So
you. That's what's up.
yeah, we had to get through all that, man. It's a few more things, but we'll talk about them during the show.
Okay.
But let's just open up with something that's the elephant in the room.
Man.
Yesterday, there was a assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump.
Yes, sir.
And mentally, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know how. Like, I don't know how to take this. Like, I don't want nobody to die.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's so much negativity and so much separation being put forth by people. It's only amount of time for something like this happen.
Yeah, this was wild. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting talking to my homeboy and got a message like, "Hey, you watching the news?" I'm like, "No, I don't really watch the news like that. I used to for the weather, but that was about it.
I ain't know.
I don't do that now. It come on the phone.
Right, it come on the phone, right?
So no, Yeah, Trump just got shot. I was like, what?
Dog,
Trump got shot.
Man.
So boom, I pulled it up, look it up, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know how to feel because it was like,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was faking at first.
I always think stuff like that is fake. I ain't gonna lie. At this point in time, shit, we got AI making
So much has been fake, right?
Tupac would just.
But
drop
the way he
verse.
fell, you know how he fell, and you know how like in wrestling, how they fall and
Right.
then they in the bend, they cut
Yeah,
themselves and they
for
get
sure.
up and they bleed.
I got you.
That's what I was thinking.
I was wondering. I only watched it. I watched the whole clip
I don't
once.
think he had the heart enough to cut himself.
He didn't do it. Somebody else did it.
No,
he was on the
somebody-
ground for a minute.
something
But they
happened.
said they do got footage. I did see something that said they got footage of the bullet actually in slow motion flying past him. So we'll see.
If he ain't turned that big head, they'd have got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they almost got him
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So he's definitely supposed to be here, obviously, because the universe looked out for him yesterday.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Right.
Because that definitely could have took him out. Like I said, I don't even. It sounded like my man was shooting like a two.
It didn't sound like a gun.
That's what it
Yeah.
sound like, yeah.
And
I guess that's because he's a far
Right,
distance
yeah,
away.
right.
and nobody was moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like people was just chilling.
Now I did hear that they were saying that they was warning.
Yeah,
Some of the people in the
warning.
audience was trying to get
Right.
the Secret Service attention,
Yeah,
saying
he's
like,
pointing
"Hey,
at
he up here." Like they tried to warn him before he made it to the spot to where he started shooting at.
Because he got really, really close.
Yeah, they said they said the people were seeing him. Like,
And they was wondering, like,
Hey,
it's
y'all
like,
might wanna get him.
how did he get that close with the rifle?
right?
He's a white
Yeah,
boy.
that's true.
That's
Makes a
how he
difference.
did.
Yeah.
I bet you
Right.
I couldn't get that close
Man, I ain't
with a
gonna try.
motherfucking fingernail file, bro.
ain't
They
gonna
had
try.
jumped on me and beat my ass.
He
I
said
wouldn't
the
even
fingernail
think.
file.
My man came in with the AK.
Right, exactly.
What the fuck call about it? You've been shot on sight.
Dog,
Right.
on sight. They would have. If I would have retched in my pocket, they'd be like, "Oh, he got it."
Right, exactly. Yep.
Retch,
Wretch.
retch around and retch from my pocket. If I'd have retched around and retched from my pocket, they had to kill me, dog.
Yeah,
Well, he
man.
was on the roof crawling, and the guy tried to point him out.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't know why they had a
They said
sniper.
ain't nobody move, ain't
They
nobody
had
do
a
nothing.
sniper in
Yeah.
back of him on the roof. I
Because he
don't
was
know how
white.
he didn't see.
Because he was
looking
white,
something.
bro. He was white. That's why all of them got to march up in the Capitol.
That's why
Because
the
they was
sniper
white,
in
bro.
the back.
Ain't no way you can do that. Kill officers, rush
And
into
then walk
the
past him
and just walk
and wave. I think didn't he wave at him?
What,
Like,
man? Are
yeah.
you serious, bro?
Like, we're good here. I took care of him.
They was sitting in them people offices, standing on their desk,
Yeah, it was crazy.
disrespectful to the whole
One
country.
shit on the paper, right? It was just like,
Yeah, something. I knew something happened. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And that just mentally
But, yeah,
boils me, bro. Like,
yeah. Sidebar.
How?
I heard that. Speaking of insurance, I heard they did an insurance policy on the furniture. Listen to this shit on the furniture inside before all that happened. That's a whole nother topic. I know. It's a whole nother topic.
It didn't bother me too much.
Yeah. I feel me neither. Not too much shouldn't bother you like that. After so much. But yeah.
Yeah, because we all got
Look that shit up. You hear me? Y'all just so happened to cover this insurance. Cover the furniture and insurance of the Capitol before that happened.
But we got a
Throwing
hard
that out
choice. They still we can give us now we stuck with that hard choice we got to make between them two, which
Yeah.
shouldn't be that hard because
yeah,
It's a hard one.
That fool was telling everybody what he gonna do.
Yeah.
yeah, he was.
The other one can't.
But you got the,
He's
but
doing
you,
shit.
But you got the young
just can't
people.
do it.
You got the young people that's and which I'm also with them. They mad at Biden because he brought all them people over here, gave them money, wouldn't give us no money, so everybody mad at him.
Yeah,
So
they
now
are.
They saying they want
And-
to.
we have to look at the policy that
We do.
When we file, we don't go behind the policies that these people. We don't go against it.
Right.
So it's a policy that says that we can recruit these people from foreign lands in order to gain relationships with other countries, and it's crazy because that's what happened. That's how New York got infested.
Hey, I just want to
Yeah.
tell you that people be saying like they want to hear what you saying, but they can't.
Because he don't ever want to get on
Oh,
the
you
mic.
say you sound wah, and they say our faces
Right.
be moving and what's the name? You asshole. Can you get a microphone or something, man?
Well, I'm gonna try, but you hear me.
Yeah, all day, all day. But yeah, so but it's crazy, man. All our leaders get murdered.
Right.
will get assassinated.
Yeah,
I should say.
That's a normal.
Well,
Every one of them.
well, I was getting ready to say Obama didn't, but he was too much of a leader.
Yeah, well,
He's
he
president, yeah. But
president. Yeah.
he
man,
did too
what?
much for us.
They already know it would have
Right.
actually would have been
But,
crazy.
you know,
but-
he had his hands tied. So
Yeah, he had his right. President.
He couldn't do nothing.
Right.
If you president of the United States, you got your hands is tied.
Yeah,
bro. Ain't
that's
no
for real.
You know what I mean? These
real,
people
for real.
really not like really the things that really more so affects you is your senator and your whoever in the House for you, whoever your rep is or whatever. Like those the ones that's really changing it.
Right.
As far as the president, really, as you said, I mean that's pretty much all for show.
But this the thing, man. This man said that he is going to give immunity to the
police.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, but again, that also goes against.
They're killing black men, and that's why.
Well, another thing is, if we vote for the right policies,
Exactly.
that would not occur.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Even though I hate to vote for Biden,
right.
but hey, we can't let them get up there with that immunity crap. We just can't do it.
I think
There's
the
quite a few
immunity
different
thing
things
was
you wanna
the thing to distract us. It's other policies that's even way worse than that one.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
What's a few
He's
of them?
capital punishment. You want capital punishment too for drug dealers. So you say, how much worse can you get?
He the biggest drug dealer in the country. How you gonna do himself?
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just gonna ask this because y'all all are intelligent men.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
On Sunday.
It's 270, well, it's 300 million people in America. We only consist of 13%.
Yeah.
Considering that the people of color is the largest workforce,
Right.
I don't think they're trying to get rid of us. I think the problem is they trying to break our mentality of resilience. Because once you break the resilience of us, you break everything of us. The only thing we have is resilience left.
They have to keep their foot on our neck,
Yeah.
flat out.
It
It's
feel
just
like
what it is. Ain't no, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. It's just like I was listening to Pimp and Ken talk on the what's the name, and they was like, "How did you get to be a pimp? Like, how did you get there?" And they was like, mentally, they stripped me of what I knew a woman was or what I thought as a young kid. Made me think about this. He said he was mad at his mama. He was mad at her, and then he said that was what grabbed him and took him down in that area for him to be able to treat women like he did.
Wow.
As a pimp.
Right.
Because of the anger for us.
Yeah.
Right.
They had to
That's right.
like he was told he didn't have no feelings. You know what I
Right.
mean? He
Right.
couldn't have that job.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
which way y'all voting?
I'm not voting.
I was about to say, man, that's a whole other.
I'm usually not a person that votes. I don't like.
But if it was up to me, I would vote for Biden.
But
I would
have-
definitely vote for Biden before
I
Trump.
got you because this fool with this immunity thing. I mean, I got you.
Hey, listen, man. This man
I voted for Trump last time.
told people to go to the Capitol, march over there, and do what they did.
But you know the dumb part? They did.
They did it.
And who was the majority that did it?
Broke white people and
white people.
poor whites
Well, I wanna
who
see him
they don't
do
even
it this
care about.
time.
And he ain't go. Listen, he didn't go to war for none of them people. All them people, most of them people is in prison right now. Some of them about to go.
Yeah, some of them
he
getting
ain't
tailed
said-
since.
He ain't
FBI
said
tailed since.
nothing to none of them. He ain't helped none of them. Ain't got nothing out of nothing.
Well, they think he's going to win this time because he's going to get him out. But that
He
ain't
ain't
going to
gonna
happen.
get their ass out.
He
That ain't
don't
gonna
care
happen.
about poor.
He do that.
You might be thinking a little
He
different.
do that.
Just
It'll be a whole nother uprising for
got
sure.
shot in
That
the ear.
ain't finna happen.
I think he gonna retract.
But you know
Think so?
what?
Yeah, because here's the point. They're gonna retract to groom someone else to become part of the Republican Party. It only makes sense when just look how anything is done, right? You groom people to become what you need them to become.
right.
Trump has been a distraction since he got in the race. And he always will be a distraction. The main problem is we don't look at it as a distraction. We look at that shit as entertainment.
Right.
And it fucks with us. And then we laugh and giggle, but we don't even know, man, listen, we don't even know the laws of the very city we live in.
Right. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talking about what you call it when white folks come in and take over or whatever they call it.
Gentrification.
It ain't gentrification. Niggas ain't paying their bills.
Right.
Your house is getting taken because you ain't pay taxes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You see, it's just simple shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it right for them to take a 89-year-old person's house? No, it's wrong, the motherfucker. But if you ain't pay taxes in 12
legal.
years.
But also,
Right.
that's up to us to make sure that we educating our kids to understand that when they get a little older. Some motherfuckers I know don't even know nothing about no taxes.
Yeah,
you know, growing up in school and doing all, they don't know what no taxes
Well,
is.
somebody better start educating before this voting come up. I'm telling you.
I mean, but we think about it. Why do we pay? Why is our summer taxes more than our
Winter taxes, yeah.
Nobody even know how they measure taxes.
Man, listen, I got a house.
People always suing them for the measurements.
I got a house that's getting a water bill that don't got water.
Exactly.
You hear me? Listen to this shit.
like
I'm
Trump.
getting the bill. Listen, this is real shit. I'm getting the bill that don't got water. And when I called to figure out what the hell was going on, they said it was based on the square footage of my roof of my house.
Yeah.
And it's based
In the
on
garage.
some shit.
Yeah.
And I said,
2 years,
ma'am.
3 years ago.
So as we deeper in the conversation, I'm like, so you charging me for the shit that's falling from the sky? How was you measuring that? How are you able to measure how much I owe you?
Hard surfaces or whatever. If water hits a hard surface on your property, that means it's going to the drainage, which they own. So what they say is if you got any type of cement, gutters, anything like that, you got to pay them for your water going into
it's
the
the one
sewer.
with the shed on top in the front. That one, that's where all the extra square footage came from. I was like, man, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
He remind me of Trump on his speeches. He be talking 1 minute, next thing you know, he talking about the water ain't on.
Man, it's great. I'm just saying though, in general, man, it's amazing what we got going on.
And
out
people,
here, man.
people,
and they getting away with it.
Was talking about how Biden got stuck a couple of times on the podium, but Trump does it every time.
Yeah.
But he does it different.
He don't even know what he's saying.
He just pop up with a lie.
Yeah, he don't even know what he's saying anyway. He don't care.
Say something stupid.
He don't care, man.
Because I think white folks have the privilege to say whatever they want to. Because
whenever they want to.
Whenever they want to, because the only people who's going to listen is us. Other cultures, we color based and we're not culturally based. So we don't look at things. We look at things like white folks do. And that's just because they was our slave masters, and we look at things how they do. And it's just that simple. We don't think about no type of structure, no type of system. We just okay. It's like we going to the moon tomorrow. Okay.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Also, too,
Right.
my bad too. You got the telephone number up there?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, phone lines is open too.
313-266-2811.
2811.
Yeah.
People got mad at me, and we had a call in last time, and people keep saying put the number on the screen.
Yeah, okay.
So there you
Because
go.
it's slow.
There you go.
I done called in a couple other radio stations.
Sure.
I mean, a couple other shows.
Straight up, straight.
Answer this question. Do you think that Trump has someone put in his screen?
Absolutely.
Because only what fool would sit up and listen to him all day?
Any politician, part of the United States government,
Oh, I knew that part.
is a puppet. So I tell people we still going off of rules made in 1776. That's completely idiotic.
Man, we going off rules that was made before biblical times, truthfully.
Yeah, I was about to say. some of these-
Really, and that's what I've been blessed to be able to go and start reading and researching, like the Emerald tablets and the Enuma Elish. Like I've really been looking at those. Like, those are the that's basically was the Bible before the Bible. You know what I mean? Like especially in the New Testament, all those stories are taken from the are taken from the Enuma Elish and so.
I believe that.
As you read it or whatever, it tells you around the time when they put that follower gene into humans. Now, understand, we have a follower gene that other animals don't have. No other animals have. And our chromosomes are changed differently than other animals.
Okay.
So we were made to follow. We were made to be sheep. We were made to work.
Right.
That's what we were made to do. And till this day, if you give somebody someone to follow, and if you raise them to follow them,
They will.
they will follow them and give whatever they can do them till their death.
That's deep.
Started from the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, you think about it. Like, this is why they subconsciously put things in the father's head, right? So 9 times out of 10, if your father's a failure, you feel like you're going to become a failure.
Right.
Because that's who we're supposed to follow. Right? Same thing with women. That's why 9 times out of 10, if their mother's a hoe, they don't mind being a hoe because they say that's their mother was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We have to look at all.
And that's also passed down through your DNA. We was
Right.
talking about it before. Like those things are passed down through your DNA, especially the suffering, especially the pain. You know what I mean? You will be sitting there, you be like, why am I feeling like this? Like, I'm good, I got money, I got to do this, I'm doing this right, why am I feeling like this? And it'll be from something maybe one of your ancestors maybe got their baby took them. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about the pain that they had to go through, the heaviness of it, and it's being passed along generation to generation to generation, and this has been proven scientifically.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, like how many generations back?
Right.
You got to understand what we coming with. We don't understand what we coming with. We just think we just all messed up.
Just right. Yeah. Especially when you're just reactive, because a lot of folks are just reactive. So especially if you ain't thinking about that and you only paying attention to what come your way and reacting from it instead of actually being proactive about it.
You will never make it nowhere. You just gonna be reacting for the rest of your life, man.
Yeah.
And people not taught that.
So what y'all suggest that the young voters do? Sit down or don't vote, do vote, what?
I'm going to be honest with you.
I want to just do their own research.
Now, look, I was going to say, I can't tell nobody what to do, 'cause I need to do my own
I'm talking
research.
about this election coming up. What do y'all want, what y'all think they should do?
I'm going to be honest with you. I would tell them to sit this one out and start to do the research and gather their plan for the following session. Because what happened,
2028?
Yeah, because what happened is if they do it, they just don't feel like they made a good or a bad decision. It's going to throw them off. I think we need to come up with our own political party that focus on us. I think vote anything except for red or blue. Think green, go green, and deal with somebody who could come up and deal with the independent party.
I don't think they should sit it out. Not this one. They should the rest of them out. Not this one.
We've been through hell for the past
I was about to say,
184 years.
Yeah.
We can deal with another 4.
Yeah, but
And we're going to have to.
But
That's
these
part of
fools
the
telling us,
Yeah,
these fools is coming on
he
each
about
other.
to implement some. Yeah, but he also too is doing things that have never happened.
Right.
It's never. Nobody has. Not even other countries. Nobody ever stormed that Capitol. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Nobody ever said, I'm a dictator.
Right.
Nobody ever said, I'm going to change the Constitution. And like, nobody ever blatantly came out and said those things.
Said the streets gonna bleed.
The streets gonna bleed. You better watch out.
If he
That's the
get
people
reelected,
that's following him.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
That's his followers.
but the streets. Here's the thing: the streets already bleed.
Yeah, they're going to bleed
Of
regardless.
course.
The thing is, the
course.
right streets need to bleed. Biblically, and anything that deals with change, they would say you would step your foot in puddles of blood, right? Because that's what's gonna have to. That's what change is gonna happen. But if they step this one out, they can psychologically improve a better community or communities across this country. But it has to be thought out. It cannot be. It cannot be rushed. It cannot be one of those things where you be like, "Oh yeah, I voted for the right person," and you voted for the wrong person.
Normally, I would go. I would go with what you're saying, but on this one, I think that's gonna be kind of rolling his dice. If he get in there and do what he say he gonna do, it's gonna be a problem.
Sacrifice.
It's all, yeah.
And also too, like these are one of the most liberal generations, period.
Yeah, but they don't got no heart.
But they are working to break down the things that was separating us.
Yeah, but
I do see that. You know what I mean?
They have to take a break from it because they're not mentally and or physically or technically equipped to fight the fight. Not now.
No, we lose.
But they not old enough though. You know
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
let them take that 4-year tenure and let them build, because if they don't, man, we gonna be crushed.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This is
I put it like this. Your son's how old?
which one, the oldest?
The oldest.
15.
He's 15. He'll
be voting in 2020.
Exactly. So
Right.
that's who we need to reach. Those are the people that need to be
I got you.
equipped with the
With the
right
knowledge,
things,
right.
because psychologically, man, you play sports. Like they talking about Bronny, right?
Right.
If they treat Bronny the way they treat Kobe, don't have a nigga go out playing immediately. Train him, build him, make him be the best he can be when he comes. That's how we need to treat our young. The problem is we keep pushing them out, and they're not ready, man. These niggas wear skinny jeans and fight.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, the problem is we didn't really necessarily know exactly how it was going, and then everything has changed too, with this the way that social media is going, and people's eyes really being able to be in certain places at certain times. You know what I mean? Like, think if we only got a chance to see what those what those certain cameras had, instead of everybody having cell phones and stuff, not really being able to show the truth.
Right.
Those things are really changing, and truthfully, I don't even have like too much respect for the Republican Party, basically because Trump like came in and like bullied them, like straight up bullied them. He didn't even say he was a Republican. He just said, "I'm running under y'all. I'm bullying y'all," and then he just straight up like just tore down a whole establishment, dog.
In videos, he said, anybody would be stupid to vote for me for president. He said, but if I was to decide to run for president, I would run as a Republican.
They're going to eat it up.
He said they're going to eat it up just because I'm rich.
Yeah.
And he said it. And they got video of him saying it.
They don't care, bro. They got video of him with that girl. They don't care, man.
And that boy, probably.
He got, man, come on, man. He got charged with.
I ain't heard that one.
I'm talking about,
He got charged with how many counts? How many felonies?
34.
34
something
felonies?
crazy.
Come on, man.
And they got some more they finna put on him.
Come on, man. Oh, they definitely just waiting. They
I
definitely
don't
just
think
waiting.
he's going to make it no way because they going to come up with some. They got enough dirt on him to keep him from being able to, which is already supposed to be, not be able to run president.
But what else can
he got more felonies than I got.
Yeah, but what else can he like? What else can he say? He done told him everything. He done tanked every business he ever had. He done, you know what I mean? Like he's definitely a womanizer, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
He telling people, man, just go grab her by the pussy. Like, what type of shit is that?
Yeah.
And people just say like they don't care. And there's women out here like really voting for like all the stuff that he said about Hillary Clinton. Come on, bro. He totally just annihilated her because she was a woman, and he understood that. And he don't give a damn. And these women is lined up to vote for him. That's how I know these motherfuckers got king disease. These motherfuckers need a king. They need a leader.
Disease.
They did. These motherfuckers got king disease.
King
they
disease.
have to have somebody to follow.
Right.
See, they keep saying they want America to be great again. They want America to hate again.
Right. When was it ever great? It wasn't never
That's
great
the
for
problem.
us.
It wasn't never.
That shit wasn't never great for us. Make America great again. Motherfucker, win. Like,
Yeah.
tell me
How
when.
far back you want to go?
When? When was it
What
right?
is that telling you?
He letting you know we want to take it back to when we were sitting on our ass
And we had change on our
and
hands.
making all
That's
these
what the fuck we
motherfuckers do
wanna
that shit. That's what he want to take it back to.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, I'm just asking you, because sometimes people hurting, they try to tell people, give people clues.
Mm-hmm.
The time when America was great is when slaves was probably either coming together. The
Right.
greatest times you heard about America was when black folks was working together.
Mm-hmm.
Segregation was on. We need to go into segregation again. We don't need to be a part of the democracy. We do not need to be a part.
They can't handle it though.
Yeah.
But no,
They understand that.
but that's why. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. If we was to go back again,
Please.
it would take the separation of a new generation
They,
for it to happen.
this country would crumble.
That
Right.
And we only 13%. And that's how we got to understand how powerful we are.
and then
Right.
we might need to go back to where we belong.
That's cool too. I think we should, man. You know?
Yeah,
Well, if you remember, every time we did go by ourselves, what did they do?
Blow it up. Kill us. Kill
every
everybody.
time. But
Every time we built anything.
But that's only when we try to be a part of what they were doing. We were totally cool. The whole thing is, listen, Mr. Farrakhan said years ago, why would I want to sit in a restaurant when I'm not wanted? Right? If you do that, people pulling you away from the counter. You don't belong there. Don't be there. But people don't understand South Carolina. They had their own transportation system. And
Right.
You started reading.
What about Oklahoma?
Well,
Oklahoma, they had their own shit.
Until we integrated, until we tried to work with their banks. Because they understand, man, like Arabics, Koreans, everybody else deal with their own stuff and stuff else. We want to be kumbaya, right?
Yeah, but we gotta give ourselves some leeway too. Like we gotta understand, like mentally, dog, we just coming off of
The bullshit.
over 200 years of straight mental anguish of being erased and stripped of our culture, everything. So think about it's
Only
gonna
here
take,
though.
But I'm just talking about us. It's like
4 million years old.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it takes time for us to get back to who we are and what we're gonna do.
America.
I don't mind not being a part of this motherfucker.
200, 300 years in of being fucked up, right?
Yeah.
But we 4 million of existence.
And
if you had $4 million and you dropped $200, would you care about the $200 you lost? The answer is no.
But you gotta understand that ain't really. That's our only $200. You know what I mean? Like what I say, as far as we concerned,
That's what I'm saying.
it would mean it to us because we part of that $200.
That's why we don't. If we did not mess with the portion, like I tell people, if people realize Martin Luther King was a motherfucker who liked to fuck whores, but he still had the word of God with him, and he still loved his people, people would have been like, damn.
Don't do that, man. We was just in a movie, bro.
That means he's just like us, meaning they would have fought. They wouldn't have been clutching their pearls when they found out he did things that was not good.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's with it. Period. That's why we got to stop deifying these people, man. And that's why you're gonna go let your son be a altar boy, and he ain't gonna never be the same again. You know what I mean? Because you putting these certain levels on people, and we now just starting to see with what's going on with the phones and shit that these people not who we thought they were. Right. You know what I mean? Like think about maybe even 20 years ago, if they was talking about like somebody's a billionaire, people automatically in awe of this person. You know what I mean? Like people like he a billionaire, he got to be this, he got to be that. Think about now, people hate Jeff Bezos. People hate what's the name?
Love him and they hate him.
I mean, but I'm just saying though, like that would have never happened.
Right.
People would have never saw his personality.
Right.
People would have never been able to do this and do this.
Right.
Like,
the
man,
motherfuckers would have never been fighting.
Right.
Him and what's his name?
The Facebook
Two
dude.
motherfuckers, billionaires.
I forgot about that. Whatever happened with that?
Setting up a fight.
Right.
So what's
That's
the
what I'm
game plan? So what's the game plan to make a change?
The game plan. I'm sorry, bro.
The game plan is just like I did with the insurance.
Right.
Learn the game. We
Right.
got to figure it out. We all gonna have to, like you said, we all gonna have to step in that blood. We all gonna have to take the time to take the class, whatever it takes. You gonna have to take another one, and then we gonna have to bring that shit back to our kids or the other kids, show them the game, and we can do it. But we have to be successful. Like they have to see us being successful. That's one thing about this generation. If they see us looking nice, doing nice,
then they
gonna want that shit.
Let me explain some of what I did with my last book. It's a children's book. I got in school. I got into the worstest two schools in this city, Dickinson and Dawson. I got kids from like 8, 7, 10, and I showed them and told them how to avoid the traps that's waiting for them. How to say no, be leaders, not followers, not get locked all in on gangster rap. If you're hearing gangster rap every day, out of school, in the school, you grow up hearing it. What do you want to do?
And that's you want to be a gangster.
Pull the trigger.
I'll tell you how
So
that
we
definitely
have to
affects
start
you.
from that age.
Yeah.
You can't wait till they get 13, 14 because they ain't here no more.
That's by then.
But, and that's what I'm saying too. And those kids want to be. We definitely got to call her. Go ahead, caller.
Yo, Dez, it's Cliff.
What's doing, my baby?
You got it. Hayes, what it is? What up, fam?
What up? What's good with you?
So look, the plan is this. This is what the plan is. First and foremost, we got to control our local governments and our communities.
There you go. Yep.
Like, you can't complain about it if you don't go vote. Like,
That's true.
A lot of people do what? The first thing they run and do is they vote in the presidential election, but they miss everything else. So the most essential thing we got on our hand right now is we cannot let Trump get back in the office. People don't realize that if Trump get back in office, there's 2 more appointed seats for the Supreme Court.
Yeah, he already put all of them in there anyway. Damn
Yeah,
right, man.
so a lot of people don't realize that he got over 50 appointments across the country, going from lower circuit all the way up to the Supreme Court. He placed these people in these positions to do exactly what? To set us back.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
after
straight gangster shit.
we do local government, we got to do the same thing. Like you just said, you got to be the specialist with the insurance and show everybody how to maneuver and do what they need to do with the insurance to be able to gain economic wealth. We got to have somebody else that's teaching the other side of the financial literacy on how to set up trust, saying to stop living as individuals. We can't live as individuals anymore, because the more we live as individuals, the more money they take from us. Trump already said that when he had the debate with Hillary, and told Hillary, "You only mad because I'm abusing what you all created to be able to use."
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he gave us the script. He told us what we need to do. Now is we got to get off our butts and get up and do it. And the final thing is, like, bro, he mentioned the Nation of Islam. Nation, NOI and FOI, the biggest thing that they've been working on is buying more land and cultivating our own fruits and vegetables.
That's the key.
Our own kettle. Like, real talk, we were at our best when we weren't dependent on them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
When we went in our schools, the first thing we did is when we went into schools to integrate with them, what did they do? Yeah, y'all can come. But then what they started doing, they started taking funding. That's where we at now. Like, even on top of that, like, within the next 20, 30 years, what they're trying to do, they're trying to go ahead and completely dismantle SSI. They're trying to completely dismantle, you know what I'm saying, the food assistance programs, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of the food assistance so we can stop depending.
Right.
But we can't do that with SSI because we earned that, we work for that in the day. If they take away that, then we got what? We got elderly that can't afford to even live in low-income housing because they don't have no money and they don't have no way of work to make more money.
But that's because they know they messed up the money already.
Well, and plus another thing is, again, even the people who's depend on welfare the most is white folks. Okay.
Absolutely.
Poor white folks. Okay. Though we are not the poorest of the bunch. Okay. We the most economic value to America. The problem is we don't even look at ourselves as valuable. Okay. And we don't have the most economic value because we're on welfare. We have the most economic value because of our habits.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So when it comes to the food and all that, like you said, the Nation of Islam is responsible for buying a whole bunch of land. Mr. Farrakhan always, since I've been into the nation, they've been saying buy more land. Illinois, they bought so much land in Illinois and Georgia, it's ridiculous. I'm talking about hundreds of acres, maybe even thousands.
Right.
To the point to where people will be surprised. The most important part of this, though, is if we don't control the foods that we eat, we will be depleted.
That's first.
That's first.
Yeah.
Well, it's more than controlling the foods that we eat. It's controlling how the stuff is processed. Because
That's what you're saying.
over 60% of our snack products that's here, they're not even sold across the globe in other countries. They won't even admit it in. They won't even admit it in their shipping containers to even come in.
Yeah, but see, that's not important. The most important part, that's what I'm saying about our economic structure. They're not trying to kill us off. They're just trying to control us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And so, because we are the most important to the economic value of America.
Exactly.
So it's because of our habits. It's just like this. We are men. I'm pretty sure we've been trying to manipulate as many females as we possibly could, right? Due to their habits.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not has nothing else, and because we can control what we can control. You know what I mean? But the main thing, what they really trying to get us at is our habits. And if they see that we don't control no commerce, how many groups of African Americans owns a particular type of commerce in the city or state that they live in?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Not many, and that's why it's on us to change that shit. Because that's who the kid's looking at. So whatever stripes you got to take, whatever you got to do, you got to understand this shit is bigger than you.
Exactly.
I ain't want to go back and take no test.
Right.
But I know this shit bigger than me because at 18, my son can get his license.
Exactly.
And he can start banging money.
Right.
Not to mention all the money that's about to be in these annuities I just learned so much about. In my index fund I just learned so much about.
The index fund.
In my universal life plan I just learned so much about. Man, I'm about to have my homies getting it in.
Compound interest, being
able to get the money back and use the money that you put in there. Like it's just so much available that we had no idea.
So you just learned 401k was a complete trick.
It matters, man. It definitely, but not if your company matches what you put in it.
So versus a universal index policy, a 401k
They not about to give a whole, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody about to get a whole company index policy.
But that's the whole point, though. That's why Waka Flocka got paid. Because instead, he like, shit, if I do 4 shows a week, it's paying me $50,000 a show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put up $50,000 a month
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in the next 17 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And his shit paid up. Like he can go get any amount of money he want out of his own shit.
Right.
He his own bank.
Exactly.
His own bank. You know what I mean? And then think about all the money that his shit is making off the interest, making off everything as they keep investing your shit, keep investing your shit. Right. And that's still your money because during your death, boom, whoever is your beneficiaries.
And even during your life.
Right.
Or if you get an annuity.
Right. Yeah, I got
Doing your life.
no more. We're going to do a whole episode about
Life
You get an
insurance.
annuity, it just lasts you the rest of your life. You can tell them how much money you want for the rest of your life, man. I want to get $10,000 a month for the rest of my life. They're going. This how you can do that.
Right.
$42,000 a month
This how you can do that. You know what I mean?
for the next 10 years.
Boom.
Right.
So the thing is, like, we can't get these educational tools into the school unless, you know what I'm saying, we are connected to the superintendent and the principals.
Yeah,
You know
but see,
what I'm saying? To allow
these schools
to
got
allow-
certain programs, certain rules and regulations on opening the school.
And you said the wrong
funding.
thing.
There we go. The funding for that.
Till we have our own school.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. But the thing is, we got to remember too, we had a all black school, Timbiaka Patuka, over on West Grand Boulevard and Gratiot.
What happened?
They folded.
Why?
Support
Support of who?
Funding.
from us.
Exactly.
Funding.
So
Because
We don't support
because
shit.
at the end of the day, what was people doing? Well, you know,
But Cartier.
that's too cultural. You know what I'm saying? For my kid, I need my kid to get educated, and they they do what? Oh, I'm gonna send my kid to the poorest. I'm gonna send my kid, you know what I'm saying, old lady, you know what I'm saying, like that. And it's okay.
Catholic.
It's okay to go to those institutions if that's what you really want to do to benefit your kid. But some of these kids are not getting the best of both worlds.
So let me finish part 2 of my story I was telling you.
Okay.
The program was working. The principal liked it. Everybody liked it, and they didn't want the program to go forth. I sent the book. I took the book to the Being. Being was the mayor at the time. Took it to Being. I took it to the professors over in the college. Everybody I took it to said that's exactly what we need. We probably lose our jobs, but that's exactly what we need. So we got to get around that. They don't want us to get smarter. They're trying to keep us. They don't want us to enlighten our kids, put our kids up on game. They don't want to do that.
You know what's...
So that's what's got to be done. Man.
I do believe, though, that we have the power through being able to have social media and being able to talk and do different things like that. With kids always having their phones in their pocket, always seeing certain stuff, we can actually teach them that way. And the only thing that really need to happen is we got to look like they want to look. That's all we really got to do.
So here's the thing. We got tools. We got tools at our fingertips that can actually educate our kids with this stuff. And one of the people who did it was Derek Grace. Derek Grace created that financial monopoly game for black kids to teach them the ABCs of financial stability and understanding finance. Like, that's one thing. But 2 is, you know what I'm saying, like, we, in a way, we kind of owe Dr. Umar an apology, right? because the one thing he's been trying to do for the longest is what? Open a school for our black kids, owned by us.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So if and not on a small scale, if every let's just say if every major artist, every big artist from rap and hip from R&B and hip hop took their money and went and stood behind that man, created a board to stand behind that man to make sure that this financial institution was raised to benefit us. That's like a major stepping stone, right?
That's right. I agree with that.
Like the biggest thing that I always hear with the entertainment industry is, oh, I don't have to give back, which is a bunch of BS, because if you came from the hood and you made it, you have an obligation to do something for the hood, to give them an opportunity to get up. And it's more than just giving away turkeys. It's more than giving away shoes that are not at a Little League program. That's cool, but the biggest thing is, if you're not gonna open up a school, go buy a plot of land, build on it. And when you build on it, you're building on it. People don't even know. You don't have to know that Jay-Z built it. Just go buy it and build it.
They too busy going to P. Diddy's parties.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sit
the whole time.
I sit back and I watch a lot of podcasts, and I watch some of these, you know what I'm saying, these major artists, and they like, yeah, well, you know, Trump ain't good for us, but I'm still going to vote for him because he benefited me as, you know what I'm saying, being a high dollar, you know what I'm saying, person. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They really don't even know what they're talking
50
about.
Cent, Tyson was on there. Well, I had dinner with the Trumps five days ago. He's an amazing man. I bet you paid him. I bet he worked you out some money. He cannot dislike black people, but except for the rich ones that he calls and asks them, invites them over. He inviting you over, he wants some of your money.
Yeah, I don't think he like nobody.
But what you got to realize about Trump is Trump only keeps around people who have money. He keeps around people who have money.
That's right.
So it don't matter. It don't matter if you black, white, Hindu, you know what I'm saying, Asian, you know what I'm saying. Like it don't matter. Like if you rich, Trump want to be around you because you know what I'm saying. Like you both have something in common, which is them paper greenbacks.
Absolutely, because he can't get it himself. He gotta be with people, and he done shitted on so much money. It's crazy, man. If we had a quarter of the money that he lost, you won't even imagine what we could actually do with it.
So here's the thing. Like I just had a conversation earlier, and my wife said, this is what my wife said. She says that Trump is a failure when it comes to business.
Right.
And I'm like, is he really?
Right. I was about to say, not really.
And she looked at me and she's like, what you mean?
If you understand how business, like don't get me wrong, I ain't go to school for business, but I learned through business that's the play. A lot of times that's the way the failure is really not the failure. That's the scapegoat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's literally the scapegoat. You make your money, once it's over with, it's over with. That's why when you set up a business, it asks you, is it going to be short term or long term? You literally get to, that's something you got to choose. You know what I'm saying? So when you actually set it up, we can go through all that on another episode, but when you actually set it up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, is it going to be a 5 year? You know what I'm saying? How and what's the plan? So
I'm sorry, y'all, man. We got to, it was dope. And I'm going to have you back on, bro, so we can talk about this some more.
For sure.
Yeah, but we do definitely run out of time, and I definitely appreciate your call, man. Thank you so much, man. Good to hear from you, my dog.
My guys, I love y'all, man. Keep your head up,
man. Thanks, bro.
You too, bro.
Oh, and we definitely got to talk when you get a chance. We definitely got to talk because I got some news for you that you definitely want to know.
Bro, holla at me. Holla at me
all
anytime.
Right.
Matter of fact, hit me up a little later.
Got you.
My dog. So, man, we didn't even talk about the movie. It's like it was so much we were supposed to talk about, and we
do this all the time.
We didn't even get through the top part of the agenda, dog. But Rick, real quick, tell us about the great things that, if you can, in 1 minute, about the great things that happened with the books recently, and what's your next plan?
Well, I do have a buyer for it.
Okay.
But we had a mishap from one of them took ill, so he's in the hospital. But when he recuperate, I finally got a sale for it.
That's what's up. Which one you talking about? The children's book or the other
The
one?
children's book.
Did a great.
And my first book.
Right,
I got
okay.
somebody interested in that.
Say the names again.
The Book of
Book of
Graves
Graves.
is my last one.
Right.
And the first one is Crime Does Pay But Who.
There you go.
Yeah, that's going to be the movie script, but the other guy, he wants to purchase the book.
Right.
I couldn't get it off in Detroit because they said it would hurt the economy, so I had to go to outside of Detroit.
Yep. And then still bring it in here and then hurt
Yeah,
the
you can.
kind of whatever they saying you doing. Hey, bro, well, congratulations on that, man. I knew it was just a matter of time anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it.
Right.
Mr. Hayes, what's up, man? You got something good? Oh, matter of fact, let's tell the people. MLK, Martin Luther King Boulevard movie.
Yeah.
Just came out.
Yeah.
It got me in it.
Yeah.
And it got the homie Mr. Hayes in it.
Yeah, I got about a good 0.3 seconds in that. But I'm in it.
Yeah, man, he in it.
What's
Funny,
the name of it?
MLK BLVD.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Boulevard
King
is a movie
Boulevard.
about Martin Luther King Boulevards all over the country and what happens, different things like that. But that's not even out yet. That was just our private screening
Right.
at UAD. But a movie that I did 15 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Destiny's Calling.
Yes, sir.
Has just came to Tubi. People loving it. It's so funny. People are like, man, you used to be fat.
Right.
Yeah, I used to be a big fella for a minute.
Yeah,
But,
That's a great movie.
Yeah, people still loving that movie, man. It's 15 years old, but they like, man, this is still extremely relevant.
Right.
And I'm happy about it, man, because I really didn't even think people would even see that movie like that, man, right now. So it's dope, man. It's dope.
So where can you find that one at again?
Oh, Tubi.
On Tubi.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Tubi.
I thought it was somewhere else. Yeah.
No, well, TVEI has. Okay, so I got 4 new movies. TVEI has the karate movie.
Okay.
Master Dragon, and it has Bullets and Love.
Right.
Go check that
I
out
gotta see
too.
both
I
of
play a
them.
killer. Yeah, you gonna like
ain't seen
those.
both of them, right.
And then
It's on Tubi now.
those are on
TVEI.
TVEI, and then Tubi has Destiny's Calling, all the other movies. And as I said, Martin Luther King Boulevard hasn't been published yet, or doesn't have a distribution deal yet. So
Right.
that goes live in LA. Matter of fact, it opened up in LA on the 26th, but I'll be here at my cousin's wedding.
Oh, okay.
So I won't be able to be there, but hey, I'm pretty sure they're gonna love it, and it's gonna be dope, and he gonna sell it, and we just gonna put that in the air like
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
So to everybody, I appreciate y'all today. I love y'all for coming out. We'll be back next week, same time, same fun. And remember what I always say: do whatever it takes to find the God in you. See you next week.